So we are going to be creating something called a Zentangle. They're super, super fun. The whole week, the whole theme I'm going to do for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is heavily about the creative process. So I'm going to challenge all of you to focus on the process of creating the artwork that we're going to be working on, rather than focusing on the end result of it. Today is a good lesson to start that with, because we're going to be creating a really, really unique work of art with line patterns. This is all about being in the process, letting your instinct kind of flow and just creating what you feel like creating. And the nice thing is there's no right way to do it. It's just kind of all off of what you feel like you'll be able to do. Yeah, so what we're gonna do first is, well, actually, let's start with this. I know some of you we've done some line patterning in classes with me before, but I just wanna do a quick recap. Can everyone tell me, you can type it in the chat or unmute yourself and just tell me some line patterns that you see in life, in general. Waves, Lilian and Heather Rhodes said, like wavy lines, yes. Squiggly lines, Amelia, stairs, yep. Zigzag lines, yes. Yep. Curly cues, yes, yeah. Straight lines. Spiral, yeah. Plaid, yeah. So like a checkerboard pattern. Yep.
Would the veins on like a leaf be it?
Yes, yeah. If you like the veins on a leaf, yes, yeah, 100%. Fish, the floor. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, these are great examples. We are going to be using a lot of line patterning in today's project. And this is just an example of what you can do. Really, when we're creating the Zentangle, it's going to be whatever sort of line pattern you want. Even if we didn't talk about that line pattern right now, you can just do whatever. So I'm going to show you I'm going to show everyone how to start. So everyone should just have your pencil out right now. This is the only time we're using our pencil. And no, you cannot erase the line. Tater tot. Okay, so just make sure here. Okay. So what you're gonna do first is we're just gonna mark on your paper 4 corners. Now, here is the thing. You can make this into a square. You don't have to make it a square, like if you want to do like a diamond shape or something like that. Basically what you're doing is figuring out the border of your design. So on my paper here, I'm just going to do a square, and you can do the whole piece of paper, or you can do a smaller area. So I'm just going to mark each area. 4 corners. And again, you can make this like a diamond. You can make this, you can have one corner come in like a weird looking triangle. And then you're going to connect the lines. These don't have to be straight. And the last thing that we're going to do with our pencil is create a line through this square that you just did to separate the square a little bit. And this can be any type of line. You can make a few lines. You can do, let's see. So if you want to do like one squiggle, here, I'll show you. If you just want to do something like that in the center, you can do that. If you want to do things like this, you can do that. It's going to take up the whole square though. I think I'm kind of feeling that squiggle thing. I'm going to do another one in here. And again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just kind of whatever type of line you want to do. So there's my square.
Rhiannon, Kat has her hand raised.
Hey, Kat.
So, like, I kind of lost what you said. What were we doing with the square?
You are just doing what I did. You're gonna draw a line like so, right in the center of it. And it could be any type of line, like I had this example here. So you can do one squiggle. Right now you're just separating it because what we're gonna do is put different line patterns in each section. So you can also have zigzag lines separating, whatever you feel. And you can do more than two. You can do a few different things if you want to as well. Does that help, Kat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And guess what, everybody? That's the only time we're using our pencil. You can put it away. Now we're going to use our markers or Sharpies, whatever you've got. I have a Sharpie. I just realized I don't have my fine tip one. Let me see. Nope. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to use it. I have two, just in case one runs out of ink. All right. So now you can start creating different line patterns. And this is where you can get as creative as you want. I highly encourage you. The nice thing about doing Zoom is none of you can see the other person's work. So that's nice because you're not able to compare your work with anyone else's. But now you are going to just fill in areas with different sort of line patterns. So what I'm going to do is fill in these three spaces with something, and then these little loops that I have right here. I'm going to fill it in with another line pattern. I don't really know what I'm going to do just yet, but all of this should be done in your black marker or your colored marker, whatever you've got. Let's see. The nice thing, I know for some of us it's going to be a little challenging, but this is the part that's going to help you focus more on the process of it, because you can't really go back with what you're doing. And trust me, don't worry. I use an eraser all the time, so this will be a challenge for me as well. We're all being challenged today. Happy Monday. All right. So there's a few different things you can do. You can start in a corner if you want to do that. Keep your pencil handy because we will use it later. So you can do zigzag lines, you can do squiggles. And really try to create stuff. If you feel like drawing a certain line, just go ahead and do it. Experiment with it a little bit.
There's a question. What are we doing?
We are creating what's called Zentangles. So what I can do real quick is show you how to begin. Just going to finish this line right here. All right. I'm just going to turn this page real quick. Okay. So if you need a recap on how to begin, you can go ahead and watch my screen. I'll just show Dylan, that's who's asking. So Dylan, this is for you. What we're doing, a Zentangle is really about line patterning, and the whole theme this week in my classes is going to be about process rather than product. So I'm really encouraging everybody to focus on just being involved in the process of creating a work of art rather than what the end result is going to look like. So the way we start a Zentangle, it's just a form of art with a bunch of line patterns. You're going to create 4 points on your sheet of paper that you have with your pencil. The 4 points can land however you want them to. So if you want them to be like a diamond shape, you can do that. If you want them to just be a regular square, that's fine too. That's what I'm going to do here. So I have 4 points, and then I'm going to connect those points with my pencil. Like so. Then the next thing we did, just like in this example, is just drew some lines within the square with our pencil too. And these can be any type of line you want. I did these squiggle lines to start, but I have some examples of what you can do inside. There's that. There's just these curved lines if you want to do that, some zigzag lines. So for this one, since I did squiggles in this first example, I'll just do some zigzag lines. And this is whatever you want. There's no right or wrong way to do this. But once you get your lines in, you put your pencil away, and now you're just using your marker. And it can be, I'm using black. That's what I had on the website as the material to use. But you can use, if you just have like a regular, if you don't have a black marker, maybe you have any type of color, you're gonna use one color within your project. And what you'll do is fill in each area with different patterns. And I'm just encouraging everyone to just kind of do what your gut is telling you to do. Fill in each area with whatever you feel like it should be filled in with. So like here, I started just filling in this area with these squares. But you can do a couple different patterns in each area. You can do whatever you want, however you feel like you should fill up this square. So for those of you that have started working now, if you have one that you're working on, you can do multiple in the class today. So you don't have to work on just one. If you're starting something and you want to do like a smaller one, you can do that. You can do smaller ones around it, whatever you feel like doing. Does that help, Dylan? Not sure if he's still. Yes. Perfect. All right. Dylan, did you go to Big Draw too?
No.
No. Just curious. We had a free event that was 2 hours long. We did a bunch of different art projects with like 5 different teachers. If you're ever interested, if you go on our website, and this is for the rest of the class too, if you go on our website, our awesome man behind the scenes, Scott, recorded all the classes and posted them on our YouTube channel.
And the big draw should be up sometime, probably in the next few days. There's a little delay, but all of the classes so far, as of everything from last week back, has been posted.
So awesome.
I think there's 56 one-hour classes on our YouTube channel.
Oh, I saw that today. There's so many.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I didn't even realize that many have been done already.
This is week 7 already.
Oh my gosh. So if some of you, I know some of you have been there since the very beginning, like Megan, Tater Tot, I think you've been there most of the time. Samantha, yeah, Heather Rose and Liliana. You've been a part of like over 50 classes. Did you know that? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty neat.
Can we do different patterns in one piece on the square, or in one piece of the square?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Rhiannon, Amin just joined us.
Hey, Amin. All right. We are creating, oh my gosh, Zentangles. So we are basically, as you can see, what I'm doing on the screen is filling up this square area with different line patterns. Here's an example of another way you can start, but you should have a pencil and any colored marker. I'm using a black Sharpie. That's what I posted on the website as a material to have, is either a black Sharpie or a black marker. But you are going to take your piece of paper. Sorry, my Sharpie is showing through on this side, but this is all very process driven. So everybody's creating their own thing right now. Basically, we are using this time to listen to our gut and create whatever type of line patterns we want. So the way you start is just by putting 4 points on your piece of paper. I'm making mine into a square. You can make them into any shape. It doesn't have to be a square. But once you get your 4 points down, you connect them. And then what you do is, like this example, is you draw a line pattern through your square to separate it into different sections. So you could do a variation of a few things. Say you wanted to do a zigzag line, and then you wanted to do just some sort of line like that. You can separate it like that. However you feel like you want to, however you feel you want to draw the lines. Then we're filling each area in with different line patterns. So right here on my example, I have one type of line pattern here, and then I have another one that I've started here. And you can do a bunch of different line patterns in one section. You can do one type of pattern like this in one section, or you can fill it up with all sorts of different things. It's really up to you. But yeah, this is how you start. So once you draw your pencil lines, then you move on to your marker. So now we're not using our pencil anymore. We're just using our Sharpie or marker to fill in with line patterns. I'm really encouraging everyone to not use an eraser, which is why we're starting with the Sharpie.
Or try to erase anything with bread.
With bread? Is that what you said?
Tater Tot was trying to use bread and cheese.
With bread.
Sophia has her hand raised.
Hey, Sophia.
Okay, so we're gonna, I did the optical illusion here like we did another day.
Ooh,
So-
very cool. That's very nice. I like that.
And I was doing some
Oh, nice,
circles
nice.
there. Right, and this is mine so far.
Ooh, very nice. I like your lines that you use. That's really cool.
Thank you.
And if anyone else wants to show what they're doing, please, by all means, I'd love to see. If you're up for sharing. I know we kind of just began, but if you'd like to. just let us know. You can raise your hand or just hold it up. Scott's really good at.
Here's Kat.
So it's not done, but obviously, since we just started, but here's it so far.
Oh, how cool.
I have 2 finished line patterns and 1 in progress here.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I'm using circles, then putting another circle in the middle, then adding triangle little shapes.
I like that. I like that. It almost looks like a flower or an interesting abstract sun. Cool. Thanks for sharing, Kat. All right. How's everyone doing so far? It looks like everyone's hard at work right now.
Thumbs up.
Sweet. I know these types of projects are always really easy to get in the zone. Well, I shouldn't say always easy. I feel like sometimes, at least for me, I'll have like a little moment of sitting there and trying to figure out what to do.
Lizzie has her hand up.
Hey, Lizzie. Oh, very cool. Yeah, see, here's a good way that you can, I like that she did an L shape, but you can create dots and connect them like this as well. You can do basically anything. I like, she's got the square here and then the L. That looks really cool. Thanks for sharing that. Looks cool, Lizzie.
There's a question. Can we use color?
Yes. Yeah, you can use color if you want. Did everyone have a good Sunday celebrating moms out there? Anyone do anything fun?
Here's Kat.
Hey,
I
Kat.
wanted to say what we did for Mother's Day.
Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. What'd you
Also
guys
to
do?
point out, does anyone else ever find they're getting so close to their paper that they sometimes run into it?
Oh, it's so funny. I love that.
So for Mother's Day, we made our dining room into kind of a restaurant, and we made brunch and French toast and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. That sounds so fun. What did everybody else? Liliana and Heather Rose, you said, yeah, what did you do? Let's see. Tater Tot, you and your brother made a foam U.S. Enterprise from Star Trek. Oh, that's so awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Games, art, cake talks. What is that? Megan, you painted some rocks for her and made pancakes. That's so fun. Gina, your brother, and you baked a cake for her. That's so cute. Captain Crunch French toast? Oh my gosh, Lizzie. You're going to have to tell everybody how to make that. I had a good Sunday too. I finally went on a hike, and then we did little drive-bys to my mom and my mother-in-law's house. That was fun. They appreciated it. Lizzie, it's a family recipe. Oh man, that sounds so awesome. Do you use the Captain Crunch as a topping, or is it inside, like crunched up?
Here's Soren.
Hello there.
So mine, I had 3 Illuminati symbols.
So awesome.
This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3.
That's so cool. Very nice.
And I'm not done really like designing mine. Maybe I am, but I started coloring anyways.
That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, there's no wrong or right way to do it. It's all kind of what you feel like doing. Oh, that was a fun sound.
Sorry.
Was that you, Scott?
Back to the Future chime notification.
That's so awesome.
Need to turn my phone off.
Oh, Cameron, you see my dog? Her name's Akila. Like one of the wolves from the Jungle Book. She went on the hike with us yesterday too and loved it. We needed to go outside. We needed it. Don't worry, everybody. We social distanced. I know you were all super worried about that.
Here's Sophia.
Hello.
And Emily.
Did you make some progress?
So I made these into never-ending holes, and then I also made this optical illusion.
Ooh, I like the optical illusions you're doing. That looks awesome. I can't wait to see that filled up.
This is mine so far. I feel like these kind of look like eyes.
Ooh, yeah, they kind of do. Those are nice. Very nice. I love that. Does anyone else want to share? So far, my Sharpie is lasting this whole time. Hopefully, I don't jinx it. And I saw Megan, your dog's name is Whitney, and she's fat and adorable. How old is your dog, Megan?
She is 3.
3. Oh, my dog's gonna be 3 next month. Little babies.
My dog's named Ginger, and she's 5 or 6. I forget.
Ginger, that's cute.
It's because when we got her, her color was the like unpeeled ginger.
Oh.
Her coat was the color of unpeeled ginger. It's a little darker now, I think.
I love Ginger. All right, I know everybody's still working, but once you finish up, I'm just outlining my box here with my black Sharpie. Okay, so here's all my line patterns. Once I finish up, I'm gonna take my pencil again. And what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of shading in different areas of my drawing, just to give it more depth. But I'm just going to choose to go onto some shapes. And again, this is just with my pencil.
Amin has his hand up.
Hey, Amin.
I just realized that I didn't outline one. I'm just going to outline this really quickly and then
No worries.
it off. There you go. Okay. So I made like a really big thing, and probably if I can call it something, I'm probably going to call it "This Will Make Your Nose Hurt."
Oh, that looks awesome. Look
Work.
at those line patterns. Wait, hold it up real quick. I'm going to take a little screenshot of it. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
It's really going to hurt your nose.
So what I would do now too is start adding some shading in different areas like I'm doing.
Oh, my nose.
Oh, except I lost my pencil, everybody. Oh, I found it. Okay. And like I said, the pencil just helps add a little bit more interest and starts to give the illusion of depth. So I kind of just felt like doing it around the original lines that I drew to separate these different sections. So I'm adding some shading there. I added some shading in these overlapped boxes here.
Kat has her hand up.
I just wanted to. How did I get Sharpie on my nose?
Oh no!
Hence, lavender soap usually gets stuff like Sharpie off though, so I'll just see if I can get some of that off with that. So this is mine so far. I'm not done. I still have a couple more line patterns.
Ooh, I like this right-hand side a lot. That looks so awesome. I love it, I love it. You're doing great, Kat.
Thanks.
Looks awesome.
I wanted to do like weird, crazy squigglies, so I did.
That's awesome. And I'm just I'm just adding shading wherever I feel like it'll look nice and really help give that illusion of depth too.
Tater Tot has his hand up.
Hello there. Ooh, that looks so nice. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me do this screenshot again. That looks really cool. So that's a great example, everybody, of how you can, it looks like you started off with a sort of diamond square shape and then you went off with your design. Is that right? Yeah? Okay. So it goes off of the page. Can you hold it up again? So it's that diamond shape, and then the design goes off the page a little bit. And that's definitely something you can do as well. I like what you did with the little bit of shading too on the outside. Looks good. Sweet. Thanks for sharing.
Here's Amelia.
Hey, Amelia.
Hi.
Oh, that looks so awesome. Okay,
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep taking screenshots of everyone. So hold up for 2 seconds. Awesome, that's beautiful. Those line patterns look really good. Thank
Thanks.
you for sharing.
And here's Amin.
I add little bits of shading. It doesn't really.
Oh, that looks good.
And can I share some random art that I just have?
Yeah, of course.
Cows.
Oh, look at those cows.
Wow.
Those are cute.
What does
And
that
the
say?
little
The land
farm.
of.
I have to do a school project, and this is for my school project. South Dakota, the land of infinite variety.
Oh, very cool.
Those cows look awesome.
Yes.
Thanks, Amin.
Okay.
All right. Who else wants to share?
Here's Sophia and Emily.
So I made the solution here. It's like, is this just a square going sideways, or is it going upright like a chair?
Ooh.
And then I made an illusion off this paper where it's like, is this upright or is it upside down?
Oh, very
And
nice.
I'm gonna add this to the paper, to my paper. So
That's a good idea.
we got it off this card here that we
Oh, that's cool. That's really
have.
cool to get some inspiration. I like that.
And this is mine so far. I drew some shapes, like oval.
Ooh, I like that too.
stars.
And they're kind of hidden in there also with the other line drawings that you did. Very cool. Thanks, ladies.
Jumping over to Soren.
Soren. Oh, the color looks awesome. I really like that.
I'm not gonna color every bit of this, but some bits I will. Some bits I'll just leave white.
That's a good idea. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. I like that.
You're welcome.
All right. Anyone else want to share? All right, so if you are adding some shading, you can just add as much as you feel like your work needs, even if it's just in small sections too. There's some areas that I thought it would be nice to add some shading, but then there's some areas where I don't really feel like I need it. So I'm just not gonna even add it on there. All right. And I think that completes my drawing here. Just kind of pushing the value a little bit in some areas.
I'm gonna go back to Kat.
So I wanted to show mine now that I finished it. Well, let me turn my camera around.
All
There we
right.
go.
Oh, I like that. Very nice. I like that you started adding some shading in there. Very cool.
Well, the shading was finished, but then I decided I didn't like this, so I'm adding a tiny bit more.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that, Kat. Anyone else want to share theirs before we head out? Anyone that didn't get a chance to share yet?
Liliana and Heather Rose.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, I like the purple. That looks really neat.
So if you could just give me a second.
That looks really cool.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
just give me 15 seconds. All right, now I'm done.
Oh, very cool. I like that you have a lot of different, oh, you added patterns around the square too. That's really neat. I like that. That's a good idea. Sweet. Thanks for sharing yours.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, ladies.
Here's Samantha.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I like that you started adding color to that as well. Ooh, the color looks really nice. Thanks for sharing that, Samantha.
Here's Laura.
So I'm not done yet, but this is what I have so far.
Oh, that looks awesome. Ooh, I like what you're doing with your last section too.
Thank you.
Those designs are so neat. This is so cool because everyone's is so different.
Here's Rhiannon and Victoria.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Please just let me finish.
All right. Okay. Already. Yeah. So we're not done yet. We decided to work on the same one today.
Ooh, beautiful. I love that. Are you doing that together?
Yeah, we decided to just do one today.
Very nice. I love that. That looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we'll continue
Okay,
working.
Kat.
So I added a little more shading. Also, I washed my face and got the Sharpie off my nose.
Oh, very cool.
There, that's easier.
Very cool. I love the shading on the right hand side too. How you did that little sketchy type of shading. I like that. Looks very good.
Thanks.
All right. Well, that is the project today, everybody. So I know we're ending a little bit earlier, but I loved everyone's artwork. I hope you had fun. Yeah, this one's really cool because it really helps you focus on just the process of creating different line patterns. Everyone looks so different, and it's so cool to see everybody's different projects. So I appreciate all of you. Oh, Soren, you want to share real quick before we go?
I'm almost done with mine.
Very cool. Very cool. Thanks, Soren.
If you want, you can take a screenshot of it.
I actually got a screenshot of it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. I'll see you all Wednesday. Oh, sorry, Samantha.
Samantha.
I just did a bit more coloring.
Oh, I love that. The color looks so nice. Beautiful. Thanks, Samantha. I love that.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.